Some moments in life change your entire perspective and force you to look differently at who you are, what you do, and why you are here. This week's text is one of those moments. It's a story about a towel and a basin of water, a rabbi who kneels and love sent to serve. Welcome to the Sebcast, where we turn our beloved stories on their heads, look at what history might have overlooked, discover anew, and grow together in John 13, 1-5. It's your last night. Think about your last night with the people you love. What would you say to them? What would you leave them as last words? Jesus, on the eve of his crucifixion, did something astonishing. He took a basin of water and a towel and washed his disciples' feet. In John 13, we see this scene unfold. Jesus, the rabbi, the master, the Son of God, kneeled and did a task not even meant for an ordinary slave. He washed the feet of the men who would betray, deny, and abandon him. Why? Because he was sent in love. Because he came not to be served, but to serve. Mark 10:45. What does it mean to be sent? We live in a society where power and status are king. The higher you climb, the more important you are. But Jesus turned this logic on its head. He showed that authentic leadership did not lie in exercising control, but in servanthood. He told his disciples, "As I have washed your feet, you should also wash one another's feet." John 13:14. In other words, if you follow me, your life looks different. If you follow me, you live for others. If you follow me, you are being sent in love. There is something radically different about how Jesus used his power. Think of leaders throughout history, kings, generals, and CEOs. They ruled through control, fear, and power. Jesus? He ruled by serving. He had the power of the universe in his hands, but he chose to take a towel. He had the right to be seen and acknowledged, but he decided to kneel and wash the feet of others. He is the greatest who ever lived and yet took the lowest place. What does it mean for you? It changes everything. It changes how you think about your marriage. It changes how you feel about your work. It changes how you think about your enemies. Because if Jesus could wash Judas's feet, if Jesus could serve his betrayers, what does it mean for you? Can you still say, "I forgive only if they first apologize"? Can you still say, "I will serve if I can afford it"? No. Jesus shows us a better way, a different way. And he says, "As the Father has sent me, I am sending you." John 20:21. This is the power to live like him, but how do we do it? How do we live out this radical love? The answer is simple: we can't, unless we understand what Jesus has done for us. He loved you when you didn't deserve it. He forgave you when you were still his enemy. He washed you when you were unclean. And if you understand that, if it really sinks into your heart, it changes how you live. You are sent, you are called, and you are here with a purpose. And that purpose is love and service, and that purpose is to show the world what Jesus looks like by living like him. So, whose feet will you wash today? We are being sent in love. Until tomorrow, take care.